you're recording the session, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, let's start. Okay, so we prepared a short presentation for you guys. And we wanted to make sure that we will go over everything. So we made a few slides, and then we will also do a run through the website, a run through the platform. So we try and make it detailed as possible for everyone to understand, but still, if you have questions in the end, then we'll just do a full Q&A session until everyone is happy and content and feels like they're ready for EcoMotion Week. So we try to really take virtual events to the next level, and learning. Last year when we did a virtual event, we were kind of the first one setting up kind of like a benchmark. And in the past year, we felt like there were a lot of events, but we wanted to see how we create the next version and bring many opportunities to you, the startups in the community. So one of the main things we understood is that unlike last year, where a lot of us were the full day from morning to evening in front of the computer, now a year later, a lot of us are doing virtual events during other things. So what we did was break it down into 3 days, so you have more nuggets of the event inside your schedule, and you can be attentive to different things while you do this. But in these 3 days, there are some slots that you should be very attentive and live on the platform. And this is the slots that we want to make sure today that you're aware of. So we'll drill down day by day and explain what's to expect. So on the first day, we call it kind of like the preparation day. We will have 2 stages. Israel time, the challenge stage will start at 9:30, and the startup stage will start at 10 a.m. Each stage, please mute yourself. Each stage will be about 3 hours, and basically what we want to have there is on the startup stage, we have startups that are partners and also sneak peek into leading accelerators of pitches. And this stage is meant for the audience of investors and industry players worldwide. The challenge stage is a stage where you'll hear challenges of our partners and the opportunities that they offer as well. So you'll have kind of reverse pitches, as we like to call them in the community. The second day is the main day. And on this day, we will have the main stage. What is the main stage? We know now that no one will sit in front of their computer from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. So what we did this year is create kind of like an EcoMotion Netflix. Please mute yourself. Thanks.
Sorry, are you moving slides? Because I can see always the same slide. Just in case that you're thinking that
you cannot see the moving slides. So let me stop share and reshare, because I am moving slides.
No, do it again. Go to the Zoom.
Yeah.
Seems that no one could see any.
Where's the? Wait a second, guys.
Good. Thank you for stopping me then.
Where's the share screen? Yeah. Okay, can you see a blue screen now?
Yeah, we see the first slide, but if
we just saw the first.
We can now see it moving.
Now it's day 2, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you see day 2, May 19th?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to show you, this was what I showed at the beginning, the breakdown into 3 days. You can see that on our website as well. And then I started talking about May 18th, the startup stage and challenge stage, and then talking about the main stage and May 19th. We're all on the same page.
I can see that. Day 2.
Yes. Yeah, we see the day 2.
Yes.
Perfect. So the main stage will be on kind of like an EcoMotion Netflix page. We call it mobility on demand. So everyone can watch the full sessions at their own time. But what we will have on the main stage is highlights of everything that's going on in the mobility on demand page. So in 2 hours, you'll be able to see all the sessions, their highlights, and understand which sessions are relevant for you and go and watch them, the full session in your own time. We have basically two sessions of live exhibitions. You guys filled it out on your onboarding form. So today, the platform is live. The exhibition is already up and all your virtual booths are working. But on May 19th, we will have 2 slots, one in the morning and one in the evening, where the exhibition will be live and your Zoom will be activated. We strongly recommend for you guys to do demos in these slots because these slots, the demos, we're going to also share them, and Chen will go more into details on that after. And the third thing, we'll also have a happy hour, which we will host both physically and virtually, physically in the port in Tel Aviv, and virtually you'll be able to join through Zoom. On the third day, and this is my last slide, and then I'm going to switch Chen with Annie. On the third day is May 20th. So there we will have exclusive workshops where if you have a premium ticket, then you can sign up to 2 workshops. And this is more an exclusive deep dive. We wanted to create an environment that you can do more intimate networking with other people in the room. So
the slides are still, by the way, the slides are still not moving. I don't know if you're moving slides.
Slides are still not moving. Why? Let's redo this. It's weird.
For me, they're moving.
No, we saw them. They were moving. You were on the third day.
You were stuck on day 3, so it means we were in the same slide.
Yeah, I was speaking about day 3. Do we all see day 3?
Yes.
We saw it, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Now we see you.
Now we don't see slides at all.
You don't see slides? Okay, let us do this again.
It was okay, and then you switched it off.
Do you see the exhibition in Arbe?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this going into full screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I will let Chen go into the booth.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna go over your booth. So I received so many questions from you guys about it, so I just want to like everything to be clear. So right now is an example booth of Arbe. What we can see here is obviously the logo. We see video, we see images. From the top to in the middle top, you see like an orange button which says click here to meet us. Basically, this is your Zoom link. When I said you need to provide a Zoom link and you need to be available during the exhibition, this is what we meant. Like think of it like as an actual, as a physical exhibition where people spontaneously going through the booth and they want to see you. So if you're interested and they're inside your booth, they can just click on this button and they will be able to see you in your Zoom or in your labs or in your containers or whatever. So make sure you put a correct Zoom link and you just are going to be there. Now we also ask you if you are going to demonstrate a live demo. We're gonna talk about it later on. Now the hours of the timings of the Zoom that you chose are going to appear on the above the Zoom link. So at the moment it says morning session and evening session. The morning session is going to take place starting from 11:30 Israel time until 1 p.m. Israel time. And the evening session is going to take place from 6:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. So these are the times. From the right, you can see the button of leave my details. Basically, everyone that will go inside your booth could click there and leave your details, and you will receive an email to your inbox with their information and the request for him to meet you. from the left, you can see your text. So this is like your company description. Make sure now you can like review your booth, make sure that this text is correct. There aren't any typos. And if you want to change something, I put the email of our technical support from the left. Just write them an email with your company name, what you want to change, if you want to edit something, if you want to add pictures or video, this is your address. And you will see from the left the representatives. You received 20 complimentary tickets with a discount code. Basically, your company, your team is able to register themselves. And when they mention that their company name similar to the name of the virtual booth, basically they're automatically being the booth representatives. So it's very important. So if someone walks into your booth, they know who are the representatives and they can contact them. So this is about the virtual booth. Now let's move forward. Do you see now the register now screen?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. So this is the registration.
Can I have a question about the booth, if I may, about the Zoom?
Yeah.
How exactly does it work? If you click on the meet here, click here to meet me, it means that the guy that's entering the booth, I don't have any details about him. I don't know who he is. It's just clicking and he's immediately seeing me and I have to respond to him.
Just like an actual physical event, when you stand in your booth and then randomly someone cross your booth and want to meet you, just like that. Yeah.
Okay, so and if several people click this button simultaneously, so all of them will be immediately in the room and will be seeing me?
Yeah, and this is up to you to manage this. So like you can create breakout rooms, you can decide that you and another team member is going to be in the Zoom and manage it. You can tell them, hey guys, can you come back in like 5 minutes? Like this is totally up to you.
Okay, thank you.
I do have a question on that. I mean,
but why don't we wait with the questions to the end? Okay. Okay, so now it's the registration form, registration page. So I mentioned again the complimentary tickets that you received. This is the page when you register. So it's really make sure if you want to register like 10 people from your company, we suggest to give each and every person to do the registration process by themselves and not one person register all of them, because you need to be really accurate with the details, like the full name, the company, the email. So make sure that if someone feels from other team members, he makes it the right way. And this is the place to use the discount code, because I received so many emails. What is my discount code? It doesn't work. So I send all of you, all the accepted startups, an email. The headline of the email is, as I mentioned below, EcoMotion Week 2021 you're in, or Startups Exhibition you're in. So you can just search for this email in your inbox. You'll get there all of the relevant links, the discount code and everything. So this is like to answer all of your questions, and the discount code goes to this registration page. It doesn't go to the virtual booth payment because the virtual costs money. It goes to the registration. Okay. And now the meeting point. Yeah, question.
Can registrants modify their profile once the registration is complete?
Yeah. Once they register, they receive an email of profile optimization where they can log into their profile and change whatever they want.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you can see my screen with a blue banner and ocean.
Meeting point.
Perfect. So this is a surprise. So if I haven't talked to you in the past week, we're going to have a physical meeting point at Tel Aviv port. Basically what it means that during May 19, like the main day of EcoMotion Week, you will get a chance to really come and see us and come with your laptop to a meeting point. We're going to have to serve their beers and food and everything. There's going to be tables and sofas. And basically, this is like EcoMotion meeting point for you to come, take the event from there with your laptops, meet the ecosystem, like participate in the exhibition with your laptop from there. So it's going to be really, really interesting, and we'll be able to see all of you. Now, it's only if you're obviously located in Israel and if you have green passport. Now, at the end of this session, I'm going to share this presentation with you, and it contains relevant links. So for example, the meeting point, you can see at the bottom, let us know if you'll be there. it's a form that we want to know if you're going to come. So please, if you do, just fill it. So like we have estimation of how many people are going to come. So May 19, we're going to be there from 9 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. And that's it about that. Orly, you want to come to talk about the partners? Yes. Don't worry, we have time for questions at the end of this session. So just like write down all of your questions and we'll answer all of them.
Okay. Okay, so we are truly blessed with a lot of people and organizations that want to support this amazing EcoMotion 2021 main event and the whole week. And we have a lot of, before delegations, now virtual delegations of all of these partners. So make sure you, if there are partners that you're speaking to, developing things with, reach out to them, ask them if they're attending the EcoMotion week. See if you can do maybe a follow-up B2B. Soon we'll show you on the platform how you do those. And see, this is always the time to kind of renew context and do a follow-up. All of these partners, because in virtual events, it's really hard to understand kind of who is out there and what they're looking for. We created an innovation marketplace, and this will also reflect on the challenge stage that we talked about before. But this marketplace will show challenges and opportunities of the different partners. And basically, you can really filter them as well with the different sectors. So you can find the sector that's relevant to you and see what are the challenges that you can solve maybe, or opportunities that are relevant to you. And then when clicking into each one of these, you can apply. When clicking apply now, this will send your information and you will answer a question of how do you solve this challenge? And they will receive all of your answers and reach out to relevant startups that they want to create meeting with and different interactions. For the exclusive workshops, I want to have Aviatar share with us since he was leading this. Aviatar, please unmute yourself so we can.
Hearing?
Yeah.
I'm also admitting, so just a second. So already open my windows. Give me a second
there. Aviatar, the show is yours. You're on Spotlight.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So thanks for being here with us. I'm sharing my screen now. There you go. So yes, I've been working on
We cannot hear.
high-value workshops.
We cannot hear you very well.
You can hear me, but not very well. Am I correct?
No, the sound is really bad.
Orly, maybe we can do some questions in the meantime.
Is this better?
Much better.
Yeah, much better. Yes.
I don't know what I did, but never mind. Magic works. Okay, so we have made a lot of workshops where we hope we provide you with the very insightful and relevant content. Workshops are limited in the number of participants because we want to enable a discussion. So we allow up to 15 people in the same workshop. And those 15 people will benefit from being in the same room with the subject expert. Generally speaking, the structure will be the subject expert giving his or hers presentation, showing the topic, and then there's time for Q&A or discussion. I'm saying generally speaking because in some cases we use this platform to do things that are maybe more roundtable. So you will find the subject expert asking you what you think about this and generating a discussion which will benefit everyone. So here are a few examples of workshops. You can find all of them at the workshop page in our site in ecomotionweek.com. For example, we have a discussion on supply chain for batteries and hydrogen. What does that mean? And what does that mean in terms of setting up factories, in terms of labor? We have a discussion about why automated vehicles should start in operational areas and not on vehicles. Then we have questions about traffic congestions. These are all discussions, but then you can also see a deep dive into a technical solution for how to design distributed architecture systems, where the speaker here is coming for RTI, and he will speak about examples from autonomous, but also from Hyperloop. He's not saying that in the text, he's not allowed to, but he will. So ask him about that. So you saw that I gave you a few examples coming from aspects of regulation, coming from aspects of business development, coming from technical discussions. In the afternoon, for example, we'll have a session on how you can benefit from European government assisting startups setting up on their land. You can browse this whole list. We really have a lot of different workshops and a lot of different topics. We have split the workshops to 4 time slots, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon on US time. So 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. These are when the workshops are. We will have the specific time of every one of the workshop today. So it will get published, and you will have a link to register. I want to say tomorrow, but probably it will be Thursday. So on Thursday, you will have a link to register and select the workshops you want to attend to. Now, registration for workshops is not open for everyone. It's based on your partnership level or buying a premium ticket. Okay, premium ticket gives you access to register to 2 workshops. So I encourage you to, if you look at this list and see things that are of interest for you, to get a premium ticket. And if you already got a ticket and want to upgrade it, email us and we'll make it work. Okay, when you go into the site and you see one of those workshops and you think it's interesting, you can just click it and you get a description. So feel free to start browsing the workshops and find the ones, mark the ones that you're interested in. And be ready to register to it when the registration opens. We'll of course send a notification once the registration is open. Questions about workshops? All right, so if there are no questions about workshops, let's take the opportunity to look at other aspects of this site. You've seen the agenda on our pitch, on our deck, but here it is here in the site. It's actually taken from there. You can see the partner page. Again, you saw that in the presentation, but here it is in its in all its might with all of the partners for the event. You can see details of the speakers in the event. Okay, so we have a lot of good speakers talking this year. You can see your exhibition, the startup exhibition. You can filter it by sector by just selecting one of these. Okay, so pressing one of these sector icons will give you startups from that specific sectors. sector. And of course, there's also a community exhibition, okay, where you can select by type of community member. And one here. But okay, so this one is not really full yet, but a community exhibition is just like the startup exhibition. Community members have booths, and you can browse to them and see what their offering is and what their value is. And in the innovation marketplace, you will see that once the platform is open, you will see the challenges and opportunities offered by our partners for you to submit to. Okay, based on the relevance, you can slice it and filter it. Okay, Oli, am I missing something from the site?
No, we're all good. One thing is on the right, we have a media page.
I was hiding that.
Huh?
Yeah, joking. I was hiding that. It's not.
No, it's right now. It's empty because it will soon be today. It will be under a password. Basically, this is a page where we will have press releases and announcements for reporters to see and write about with an embargo on the date of the main event. So if you have any news or announcements, please email us and we'll be happy to share a press release regarding this. So we also have, tomorrow we're hosting a global virtual press conference with all of the reporters to get them highlights of the main event and also share with them big news and announcements from community members. So again, if you have a specific announcement to make, this is the time. An announcement can be a big collaboration you closed, a big deal you closed, a big investment round, and all of these things. And it needs to be something that wasn't announced before, that this is new. That's why it's called news. Thank you. No, it's not always that common. So we'll go back to trying to share again the presentation. Just to finalize and revise, and then we can move to questions.
Okay, so perfect. Okay, so as Orly said, can you see my screen? Let me know if you do.
Yes.
Like open stage, John?
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
So as Orly mentioned about the announcement, yeah, if you have something you want to share, like news, just send us an email. You can send me the email. Now, regarding the demos, originally we thought that maybe we could conduct the demos at the meeting point, but this is not going to happen. So you have the option to conduct a demo at your place, at your experience field, at your offices, at your labs. So if you're going to demonstrate anything, we want to know this in advance so we can like create this list for the reporters, so we can communicate the list with them, and they'll be able to schedule with you a meeting or to visit your booth during the live exhibition hours to check your demos. So it's really important. So as I said before, I will share this presentation with you, and you'll be able to click on the fill in this form link and then let us know what you're going to do if you're going to do a demo. So this is regarding the demos. If you have further question about this, we will answer at the end of this session in a few minutes. We have the open stage. The open stage is going to take place on May 19 in the morning. If you want, it's just like a physical open stage where anyone can say anything they want. So we want you to prepare like a short 20-second video if the thing you want to share on the stage, and also to send us this video to the link here. So feel free to do so. And last thing is the side events. If you're going to host a side event during EcoMotion Week on May 18 or May 20, let us know. Also, we have like a really short form. We need from you like the event banner and the registration link, and we will happy publish it for you on the social media of EcoMotion and on our website. I think this is about it. I want also to mention the meeting point on May 19. If it wasn't clear, we invite all of you, just come with your laptops. You can schedule the meetings, like the B2B meetings to this meeting point. We will organize you with the tables and chairs or sofa, and you can just like do the meetings there. You'll meet me and Orly, and it's going to be super fun. So yeah, it's important for me to mention. And I think now we're done.
We wanted to show them the platform.
Oh, sorry. So one last thing, we want to really show you like the platform live.
One second.
It's not working.
No, it is.
I'm kidding. I'm already on the site looking. I've been looking at stuff for the last week.
Yeah, so the platform, we made it live for exhibitors, so you can go in and see your booth. If you haven't done so yet, please do so, because today we're sending everyone that registered up until today to activate their profile and start onboarding to the platform. So this is how the entrance to the platform looks like. Can you all see the website?
Yes.
Awesome. So if you go into the exhibition, you can see all of the startups. You can also filter and find relevant technologies. You can go into a booth and look at your own booth. You can see if it's working, not working, if you want to add something. We showed you the Arbe booth, so now you can see how it looks, not with a crop screen. Basically here, this shows if the booth is active in the morning session and evening session, or just morning. It will show you. So if
I want to repeat the timings again. Morning session is 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. and evening session 6:30 p.m. until 8 p.m.
Okay. So if you go into the community exhibition as well as startups, you're probably more interested here. Sorry?
From 8:30 in the morning?
You said 11:30 before.
11:30 until 9 p.m.
No.
11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. and then 6:30 p.m. until 8 p.m.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
Israel time.
And this is Israel time. So 11:30 our time is 10:30 in Europe. Each slot is for an hour and a half. So it's a condensed time that everyone will be encouraged to go through the different booths. You can also not only have people, have someone from your team in your booth ready to host people and ready to do a demo if you want, and have other people in your company go through the different booths. And you can go and meet other people. You can go into their, see, they will be only in the evening session. So it shows you here. Otherwise, you can, let's see, Continental, they will be both in the morning and in the evening session. So it really shows you all of the information. And once the exhibition is live, then you can click on that and go into their booth. I know even CVT is doing a digital networking lounge, and they're all really preparing as well things to do in order to host you virtually. Also here you can filter them as well. So if you're looking for industry players, you can filter through industry. You can filter through accelerators here, through NGOs that are in the field, and many more. This is the innovation marketplace that we were talking about. When going into an opportunity or a challenge, you can filter through the different sectors, like we said. And also when you go in, you can actually see information about the company. You can see the presentation about the challenge, the topic, the description, who should apply, and what do they offer, okay? And if you click here, apply now, this will send your information, including your email and stuff, so they can contact you. And here you need to answer, how do you solve the challenge? And they will receive all of that information and then contact you directly. In the B2B area, you have participants. Now, today we opened the platform. You can start requesting meetings. The meetings will be conducted on the 18th, 19th, and 20th of May. You can filter here and look for the relevant person for you. So if you're looking for an investor, let's filter by investor and then click filter, and we can see all of the investors that are here. You can also click through them. If you're looking for an investor that is focused on micromobility, let's say, let's filter, and then they will give you the specific investors for you as well, because they have to fill out also their topics of interest. So this is a very useful tool. Now, let's think, if we want to find a person from a specific company, okay? Let's say CVT, which I just talked about earlier. So I'm clicking, and then this is the only person right now that is registered. But in the next couple of days, people will start onboarding. I'm sure many of you are not even registered yourself. So please make sure you register. We're going to push the partners as well to register, to onboard the platform. Probably the main days that everyone will be active are on the 3 days of the main event, but you can start already interacting with them. Let's say I like what Johan is doing and I want to interact with him. So I can request to chat with him, okay? And write either an automated answer of, hey, Johan, do you want to chat? Or I can edit this as well and send a request. If I want to request a meeting, I can click request a meeting and say what date I want to request this meeting on and the virtual time slot. Okay, now, and then send the request. Where do I see all of that? In my networking area, I will see the chats. This is kind of like my inbox. And in my meetings area, I will see all of the meetings. Now, if I go to participants and I will look for, let's do something easy. I will look for EcoMotion and then go into Viatal and request a meeting with him. 8 o'clock in the morning is too early for me, so I will send a request. Now in my meetings, I have the waiting for approval, and I can see Viatal, and he can either offer a new time or reschedule, or I can even, you know what, cancel this. I made it by mistake. Do you sure you want to cancel this meeting? I say, okay, and it's done. And then from waiting to approval, the ones that are confirmed will be on my scheduled meetings. And then here you have the 3 days and you can actually see your whole schedule. At the time of the meeting itself, you go into here, your scheduled meetings, you click on the meeting, and then you will have a green button that will say open meeting. And then you just open the meeting and everything will happen on the platform itself. So that's very important as well. If you go here, this is your personal profile. If you want to edit anything, then this is the time as well. And you can edit, you can change your picture, you can, you know, change your title, whatever you need to do. This is new. So here you can see also all the different speakers that are taking part as well. And soon we will have here also an agenda that will be connected to their profiles once they onboard themselves. So it's easy for you also to interlink and interact with them. Something I didn't mention is, let's go into TE. So one thing that we added last year already is leave my details. I don't know if whom were part of last year and whom weren't. So leave my details is kind of like leaving your business card at the booth. So I strongly recommend to leave your details in different booths that are relevant to you. So you can leave your details, you can interact with the representatives chat with them, request a meeting. All of these things are things you should do and be active about. As well as if the company you're interested in, maybe they have in the innovation marketplace a specific challenge. Okay, if we were in TE, so this is the TE challenge. So about digital sensors and actuators interface. So you can go in and apply as well. So they will receive your information from different links and different spaces, and the chances of creating an interaction later on will be probably much higher. This event is for you. This event is for you to accumulate leads. This event is for you to touch base with people. This event is for you to create meaningful interactions. From last year, although it was virtual, we received so many feedbacks of actual deals that were made. So it will all be the outcome of how much you put into it, how much you are taking an active role in creating these opportunities for you.
Can we ask questions?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Let's we'll start with the chat and then we'll go a cappella. So regarding, yes. Can you receive a recording? Yes. Are workshops equal panels? No. It's not going to be on the workshop page. It's going to be on the main stage, the panels. Okay, can you add sessions, hours to the booth? Anything you want to add to your booth, if you want to change something there, then the email that Chen shared before, EcoMotion@formswizard.com. This is the platform, the support. Anything you need to modify, please send it though very like simple and explained thoroughly, because they
I'm sorry,
maybe don't
Orly,
speak the language.
sorry, it's my question about the hours. It's just I entered the booth and then you say this company will participate in the morning session and the evening session, but it doesn't say which date and what are the hours of the morning session. Assume that I have to remember them. So maybe you guys can just add the date and the hours of the morning and evening session so that I don't have to guess. That's the suggestion.
For attendee, yeah.
Yeah, just for like to make it easier for the people, because I even don't remember like what are the hours of my session.
Okay, noted.
Thanks.
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 And also a question in referencing this: do we have to if we want to do one morning session and one afternoon session? You give us an option to choose all morning or all afternoon or both over a period of 3 days. What happens if we want 2 morning sessions and 2 afternoon sessions?
The live exhibition is only on May 19th.
Okay. So it's 1 morning session, 1 afternoon session.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. So you can choose either the morning, the evening, or both. We added the evening session because those of you who are interested in the American market, they will not be available in the morning there. And those of you interested in the European and Asian market, they will probably be there in the morning. So for you as a startup, I highly recommend to be on both, unless there's a specific market that's very not relevant to you.
I want to add something on this question, and I just received a WhatsApp message. So with regards to editing your booth and the support email, you can also use the support email for technical issues. I cannot log in. I don't know how to do that and this. Like, this is your support email. This is your help address. So just send them everything in an organized way and they will help for you. Like, their answer super fast.
Yeah, maybe we'll put also the email here in the chat so it's easy for you, but we'll send everything right after this. We'll send everything to everyone registered via email so you have everything that we talked about.
Question regarding the live session, to continue the thread.
Yeah.
If we have, let's say, 2 separate products we want to demonstrate, and ideally we would have wanted to do like 2 live demo sessions, one that starts at 11:45 and the other at 12. Is there a way to represent this or explain this to the attendees, because it's different audiences?
Yeah, so two ways to represent this. One, we created a form for you to fill out all your information on the demos, and this list we will publish on our website and share with all of the industry players, because they're all coming with delegations as well, and they want to know who is presenting what and where do we see different demos and technologies. So that's one. The second way is, the vision in the beginning to create this is to have, for you to have kind of this own LinkedIn, own Zoom link that you operate with different breakout rooms. So you can have one person in the lobby when someone enters, and you can ask them, okay, who are you? What is interesting to you? If you're an industry player, maybe I will connect them into this breakout room with that representatives that will be specialized in that domain. Maybe they're a municipality that want to implement your technology, and we have a different representative in our company. So I'll put them in a breakout room with that representative. Maybe they're here for a meeting pre-scheduled because you booked meetings at your live booth. So so that can be as well. Maybe you have a tour every couple of hours in your lab and you want to show them around. Remember that you can connect to Zoom from your phone. So it's really easy, and try and be creative. All of this platform is a platform for you to engage and create your creativity and take it to your own world. So this is just a mold for you to put into your magic.
Oli, can you repeat about the breakdown rooms on the Zoom, how you manage it in the platform?
How you manage a Zoom? It's you.
Not managing Zoom. Zoom, we know how to manage. I mean, you mentioned breakdown rooms that, let's say, two people, one is a technical, one is more like, let's say, business oriented. So the guy that punched some customer or whatever, people from the audience punch the button of a Zoom meeting, and then
they enter the link that you put in the onboarding form. So you want to make sure that you're live on that meeting, and do a rehearsal before of this. Like, use this link, go invite people in, do the breakout rooms, put everyone there, and then have one representative that's in the lobby and addressing, allocating the people into the different rooms. You can also, there's a way to rename rooms. So you can rename them as you see fit. And there's a lot of really simple videos on this for you on YouTube. So you can do I strongly recommend do a little internal rehearsal on how this works. Invite family members or other team members and see that your flow is done correctly.
What we provide you is only one link, not more than one link we provide you. So the button can link only to one
link.
The lobby,
yes.
One lobby, okay.
Yeah. Can we add people into the meeting? You can add one person into a meeting, but that's only when you open the meeting itself. So once you open the meeting, you will have a button to add another person in. Is there a way to get the chat and meeting requests into our emails? Yes. So each booth has one main contact person. That's the person also that's on the top right of the booth. That person will receive all of the emails, all of the leave my details, and everything that's connected to the booth itself. If it's a chat request to a specific human, then that human will receive an email notification that they got a chat request and a meeting request as well, because that's human to human. So if I send Chen chat request, Chen will get that email. But if I left my details at the EcoMotion booth, then the person that's the main contact of the EcoMotion booth will receive that list. Are the speaker slots for partners only? Not for partners only, but a lot of them are partners and mobility leaders from all over the world. And all of the slots are fully booked, and we are now pre-recording a lot of the sessions in order to stream them on May 19th. On May 18th, most of the sessions will be live. If we pre-record the demo, will it play with share screen constantly into the live session on second day? Again, it's a Zoom. You can, in your Zoom, share screen, show a video, show a demo. I think that, you know, you can definitely like share screen and show how the video is done if you don't want to do it live, but have a human there interacting with other humans. That's the goal. When will the agenda be updated? The open stage is there, but not the startup stage. Yes, we will update it in these days. We're still waiting on some final modifications from the people on that stage. Open stage, by the way, is just a session. Whoever been to EcoMotion events in the past, I'm not sure if you know this tradition. It's one of the best traditions of EcoMotion, where after the opening notes, everyone is invited to come up and introduce themselves. So we have this line usually going up, and then each person goes up and has a 20-second pitch of introducing themselves. Please make sure your video is 20 seconds because we will cut it, okay, up to 20 seconds. And we will compile all of the 20 seconds together and have this big open stage of compilation of all these videos. Can we update our deck? Not sure. What do you mean by your deck? If it's a brochure that you connected to your booth. But again, if you want to update anything in your booth, please send to the support email and they'll make sure that it's updated. How will the pitch as part of the accelerator take place? Will we present on Zoom? Everything related to specific questions regarding your sessions and things like that, then we'll answer directly with the accelerators. So we will have a session through them. But yeah, it will be on Zoom. On Zoom and stream to the platform. What personas are anticipated to attend the person day on Wednesday? The in-person. The meeting place is open. And also we asked you to fill out if you're coming in the mornings, in midday, or in the end of the day, because we want to know who is coming. This is a very tricky time. We just want to make sure that, you know, if we can meet in person, then let's try and make the best of it. It will be a compilation of the community as you know it. What are Israeli times for Wednesday? You have them on the website. We went through them. There's, if you go to agenda on the website, we updated the agenda and the times. So it's all there. Should we notify you if we plan to attend the physical meeting points in the Tel Aviv port? Yes, we have a specific link. Maybe we can drop here a few links.
We can, but I don't think they will catch them.
Yeah, it will close. So we'll send just the presentation as soon as possible right after this, and you'll have all the links you need. Where can we see the list of industry delegation that will be attending the OEMs and automotive manufacturers? So in participants, like I showed, under B2B participants, you can see everyone that is registered, and every day they're registering more. Now that we're getting closer to the event, so we have hundreds of registration every day, so it keeps updating. They need to fully onboard the platform, as do you, in order to be there. So be patient and refresh. Every day there'll be more. You keep mentioning breakout rooms in Zoom, but we don't need a paid account of a certain level in order to do that. Yeah, but it's the $14 paid account. It's not, you don't need like hundreds of dollar webinar. Just the regular professional $14 account is enough.
But the breakout room is up to you. You can decide if you want to do that or not. So.
Where and how do I see a request to meet us? So like I showed you, under the B2B and my meetings inside the platform. Is there a way of updating the booth, not via submitting all info from scratch?
Yeah, I mean, if you already submitted your booth and you have it, so yeah, you can just send an email to the support email.
If
Or
you
if-
haven't uploaded, then you need to upload everything from scratch.
How long will the Netflix style videos?
Netflix style. The mobility on demand page will stay available for I think 1 month. So, but in the week after, we will upload everything to our YouTube channel. You can see also sessions from last year, and you can see all the sessions. So we'll have them live forever and ever. Is the hyperlink in each company member for the audience to connect directly with each member? Yes, I think you mean the company members that are linked to the booth. Yes, so make sure that the people that you want that are linked to your booth that are actually there. And if you want to add anyone, then again, contact the support, but do not contact the support to add a person if they haven't registered yet. So make sure they're registered and onboarded the platform, because they can't connect a person that's not there yet. Is there an option to schedule a meeting for the meeting point? Yeah, you can reach out to the person directly. We don't have a function like that in the platform because we didn't know we're going to have a meeting point until last minute, now that the market opened up and that we can actually host you guys. We just want to have an opportunity, you know, to clink beers and be together. So it's a very simple snacks and beer place. The physical and virtual live morning evening sessions, both May 19th, the physical sessions and at 6 and the evening session. The physical meeting point will be until 5 p.m. So you will have time from then to hop back and be ready for your live session from wherever you need to be. What is the difference between a live demo and regular booth online presentation? I'm not sure I understood the question, Rami. What is the difference between a live demo and a regular booth online presentation? If Rami, if you're here and you can unmute yourself and elaborate. I'm going next. Updating details on my booth is self-performed, or is it necessary to email EcoMotion's excellent technical support for that? Updating your details on the booth is self-performed. Well, if you put information there, it will be updated there. If you want to change the information, you need to request. So I'm also not really sure about the question, Itamar, if you want to elaborate. And woohoo, I went through all the chat. So now you can just unmute yourself and ask if you have any more questions. If anything is unclear or if you need anything else.
Regarding,
I added a question to the chat. So exactly the time you said you through with the chat. So maybe you can refer to that. I think a quick reference guide could be a really helpful thing, something with the relevant links to go to the relevant places, the guidelines, the hours. You know, for newcomers like me, this is quite challenging. It's overwhelmed with the amount of information you just provided us here.
That's why we will revise the presentation again, make sure all the links are there and that you have all the information, and we will send it to you. So you have everything on your end and, you know, somewhere to go back to.
So the presentation will be a quick reference guide.
Yeah.
Regarding the click here to meet us, will it be available throughout all the days for, let's say, like hosting just someone at our booth? And will there be a separate button for the live session? Or is this like a one button for that and that? Or did I misunderstand something?
Yeah, so that the goal of that button is to enter the live session, to enter your live booth. So
only on the 19th, not like for, okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Wait, but isn't the button working already? Because I click the buttons and I just enter like people's Zooms already now.
But well, also if it will be live on the if it will be live on the 19th, so there are people that are about to go to the meeting point.
Sorry again, if it will be live on the 19th.
There are people that will not be available on their booth, on their virtual booth, as they will be on the meeting point, meeting people. No.
So I think, so the thing is, because we have thousands of people from all over the world, the availability on your booth virtually is very important, and put that as a priority. You can hop and say hello before, after, if you feel like the meeting point will not give you and facilitate what you need in order to give a demo that you want to do, then make sure you are in a space where you want or need. If it's just, you know, to be online and just yourself to interact with people, then you can do it with headphones from wherever. So the meeting point is the Talk House in the Tel Aviv port. It's we'll have just sporadic round tables and picnic tables, and you can just come with your laptop and connect and interact either on your laptop or with humans around you. So you need to make your choices according to what you want to do in your live session at your booth in your Zoom.
I'm a bit challenged with the fact that the button is there. It will be live, not only during the session that I signed up for. Say I signed up for the morning session, and the people will just come in and, like, without looking on when I committed to be available, they just click the button. I will not be there, and we're going to look bad. So
No,
I'm trying
if
to
it's
figure
clickable
out
right
that.
now, then it's a technicality that will.
Okay. So it will only be available during the session and the hours that we indicated, right?
Correct. And also
okay.
it says that there's a set, we noted what you said about morning session and evening session, and we'll add the hours, and it will have a sentence saying we will be here at these hours. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like that nobody's going to pay attention at what the sentence says. There's a big red button. I want to hit it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Humans and buttons, you say.
Yes.
And the meeting point has an indoor and outdoor area, both. Someone wrote. So we will send a recording of this, both the recording of this session and the presentation. So you have all of the information you need. And we will have Wi-Fi at the meeting point, yes.
Is it in purpose written 2020, not 2021?
Where do you see 2020?
In the EcoMotion virtual startup exhibition list, in the logo section.
Not sure where you see this. In the platform or in our website?
The website.
In the website. There, we left information from last year's, so people can see also.
EcoMotion 2020, so I think you should move it to, you should change it to 2021 in the.
I see this button.
No, not the button. If you look on the, you go to virtual startup exhibition, and you see there in the exhibition, and then you say startups. You push the startup button. You go to exhibition and then startups. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then you say click here for 2020.
Yeah, for last year's exhibition.
And then, so it should be kind of confusing. No, you want to talk about today's this year exhibitors, no?
It's we had that button so people can see the exhibition from last year before it was filled for this year, so they can get an idea of who are the startups in the community. But we can definitely leave the bottom one. It comes back again if you want to see, check out the exhibition of last year. You can see the partners of last year. You can see the speakers of last year. We try and keep information on the website, so there is information from all years, so we don't lose knowledge.
So assuming some people added in 2021, where I see it.
Scroll down. You're on the page if you're on 2021.
Well, I'm scrolling down and somehow I missed it. So maybe
Let me share my screen.
I missed it. Someone else missed it as well.
Can you see my screen?
Now, yes.
So this is the virtual startup exhibition, and this is the 5 sectors, and these are all the startups. So if you scroll, and it uploads more and more.
How you got to this one?
Huh?
How you got to this page? From where you got to this page?
You go to EcoMotionWeek.com and then exhibition and startups. And by the way, if I'm already here, if you click on live demos, you will see the page for live demos. This is brand new, and you can click here to add your demo and have this form. So you give a name, what time does the session start, describe it, and you can upload your logo. So the link to session will be linked to your booth. So, so you can add your link of the booth from the platform. I will show you what this means, link of the booth in the platform. So if you go in the platform and go to your booth, let's say your drive view. This is the link to your booth in the platform. And also you can use this, okay? If you want to invite people directly to your booth, then you have a URL, and you can use this URL. It goes directly into your booth on the platform for people who are registered. But this will give them a direct access to your booth. Well, I feel like we've talked enough. We have an hour now together. So again, we will send a recording of this session to everyone. We will send the presentation to everyone. You'll have all the links. We'll add maybe I copied all of your questions here, so we'll make sure to go through them and add information that we missed out in the presentation. So we'll update it and send it over. And we want to wish you guys a lot of success. And, you know, in the end, whatever you'll make it, that's what it will be. So again, highly encourage you to go and interact with all the different players on the platform and engage as much as possible. Good? Yeah, good.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. No,